Alrighty, you guys, we're back, man, to react to Metallica and Justice for All, the album. Excuse me. Yeah, so let me type in this album real quick. Alright, so And Justice for All is their fourth studio album, released in 1988. Yeah, man. It's their first album to release a new bass player after somebody died, Cliff Burton. Rest in peace. We're gonna go ahead and get into it, but before we get the video started, please smack that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, let me know some other bands that you guys think we should go ahead and react to. They were formed in California, and they're still active today. 1981. All right. Okay, my bad. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing going. I'm tweaking right now, if y'all couldn't tell. The first song is called Blackened. The album is 1 hour and 5 minutes, so we'll be here for 1 hour and 5 minutes. Let's get it started. The first song is Blackened. Here we go. Correction, man, the first song we actually listened to it out of order, which is my bad. I tweaked. But the first song we listened to was actually And Justice for All, the same name as the album itself, and it was cool. It started off kind of different. It started off, I thought it was gonna be like, that's why it kind of confused me, because I'm like, you know, I was expecting it to be aggressive, and it started off kind of soft, and then it, you know, but I liked it. I definitely did. Like, I already added it. We're gonna go ahead and listen to the first song now, Blackened, which we thought we were listening to, but we actually weren't. I just tweaked. Yeah, man, let's get into it. Yeah, man, so that song, you know, basically I just got, I mean, okay, it went crazy, like the guitars and the everything like that, but it was just crazy, man. I talking about all this death and dying and the end of the world, and let me see if I can pull up the exact lyrics. Like, I don't know word for word what they said, but man, he was talking about some dark stuff. All right, here we go. All right. All right, here we go. Yeah, man, death of Mother Earth, never rebirth. Deadly nicotine, kills what might have been. Either way as it goes, it's cool. I liked it. It was just a little bit it was just some dark stuff. It was some dark stuff to say. We're gonna go ahead and get into the next track. It's called Eye of the Beholder. Alright, man, so I've gone ahead and taken it upon myself to pull the lyrics up. And like I said after the last album, I was going to start listening to this stuff more intensely. They was talking about some real stuff, man. They preaching facts. Let me see. There's only a couple parts I want to talk about. You can do it. We said it a bunch of times. You can do it your way if it's done how I say. You know, like, you got to do what I tell you to do. Basically, they saying, you know, you think you free, but you're not. And yeah, man. And I kind of think that that's true in a sense. Independence limited, freedom of choice. Choice is made for you. Like, you know, you think you think you're making your choices, but you're really not. Freedom of speech. Speech is where they've been. Yeah, man. He was going. They're going crazy, speaking real stuff. Like, they're talking about real stuff. And I guess they didn't say like eye of the beholder, but I'm guessing they're saying beauty is in the eye of the beholder. As we know, everybody knows that term. I guess they're saying like, you know, the beauty of freedom is in the eye of the beholder. Some people think that the fact that they have freedom is, you know, great. Other people see it how they see it, you know, as not really freedom. We're going to go ahead and get to the next song. My bad. But yeah, just listening to him singing and stuff, I'm like, he talking about some. Alright, the next track is called One. We are on the 4th song, so we made it through the first third of the album. And here we go. The track is called One. Alright, man. Once again, they talking about some real stuff. I'm just gonna start pulling up all of these lyrics so that I can talk about the parts I want to talk about. Let me type. What was that song called? One. Lyrics. But either way, go before I do pull them up, man. Yeah, he's talking about like how well, first things first. I don't know if the lyrics were meant to be taken literally when he was talking about like, but it seemed like he's talking about somebody like, I don't know if it has to be probably like a war veteran, but because he said at the end that the landmines had did all of that. I would assume that excuse me, I would assume that if he's talking about a landmine taking all of that stuff, he would have had to have been like blown up in war. You know, we hear about that all the time. But he said, I can't remember. The first starts off, I can't remember anything, can't tell if this is true or dream. Deep down inside, let the screen tell us how it stops me. Now that the war is through with me, that's why I'm assuming he's a war veteran. I'm waking up, I cannot see, there's nothing left of me. And then at the end when he says that the landmine blew all of that stuff off of him, so that made sense to me when I got to that part. And then he was talking about, hold my breath as I wish for death, oh God, please wake me. That's some crazy stuff. And it's probably like true. A lot of war veterans do go through stuff like this, which is kind of sad. But yeah, like I said, and this is my fault for being biased. I never really thought that, you know, like, well, I never listened to Metallica and I hadn't heard of them, but I definitely didn't expect them to be talking about the topics they're talking about. Like, they're talking about some real stuff. Yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into the next song. It's called what is it called? The Shortest Straw. Here we go. Can't even lie, man. I don't have a clue, and I don't mean this in a bad way, what that song was talking about. Like I was listening, but like, and I heard him. He was talking about like, you know, the chorus was talking about like, you know, living it, infamy, and all of this other stuff, but I just don't. I'm not 100% sure what it was talking about, so I don't want to say nothing and be wrong. That's probably just me being scary. But we're going to just go to the next song. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say about that song. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but he's like I was listening. I know what he was talking about. I'm just not, I can't put the pieces all together. The next song is called Harvester of Sorrow. Here we go. Alright, man, excuse me. Some of this stuff, like, on this track he was talking about, well, not he, because it's a band. They were talking about, I'm not sure exactly what, I heard him say, like, you know, let the beatings begin, you'll suffer unto me. He's talking, and it's called Harvester of Sorrow. So I'm just guessing, I'm going to take the guess that it's about somebody, like, inflicting pain on somebody else. And I'm pretty sure that's what it was about. So we see like, something I've noticed, you know, the album is called And Justice for All, and then maybe they should have put like the justice in the quotations, because, you know, their whole album so far is like really talking about injustice being done to people and how justice maybe isn't being provided by the system. Either way it goes, man, we're gonna go get to the next track. So clearly that song was about somebody who's like stuck in his own head, you know, like you get enveloped in your own thoughts and you'll drive yourself crazy. That's basically what I got from it. Like, you know, the guy was like driving himself crazy thinking about all the stuff that's happened to him and where he's at in his life. We're going to go ahead and just go to the next song. It's called To Live Is To Die. Here we go. Like instrumental, which I liked. I don't know, man. Maybe, and I don't think it was the lack of words. I think it was just the song in general, the way it progressed. But I don't know. That was my favorite song so far. And I've liked a lot of these songs that y'all gonna see when I show y'all all the songs that I decided to add. We're gonna go ahead and get to the next track so we can wrap this up because this is gonna be probably the longest one we've done so far. This is the last track though, actually. So here we go, man. The last track is called Dyer's Eve. Here we go. Alright, man, so that song was clearly about some like a kid who's being robbed of their childhood. You know, it's like when you have parents, not helicopter parents, it's not what they're called, but you know, and they say like, you know, when I grew up like I was in jail, and now you guys might not have heard that, but that's the way I've heard it described. You know, I grew up like I was in jail, and now that I'm out, it's like I'm out. It's like I've broken out of prison, and I don't know what to do. I'm running rampant. That's what somebody said to me. My childhood was cool though, but I did kind of sympathize with it. What am I trying to find? Oh yeah, I'm tweaking. We added 7 of the 9 songs. Hope you guys can see that. Yeah, we added 7 of the 9 songs. My favorite song was probably that To Live Is To Die. That was probably my favorite song. I don't know why, I just like that song the most. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you did, please smack that like button and hit that subscribe button. Also, let me know some more stuff that you guys think we should react to. Other than that, man, till next time, it's been your boy Squints. We go.